Practice makes perfect. Hello friends, I welcome you to my YouTube channel English Journey with Vikas, and today I'm just going to talk about this particular pro and what is the power of practice, because we are underestimating the power of practicing. What we do probably, despite knowing we need to do practice, we need to learn this, we need to do that, we need to do this. However, what we do, we are not working on it. We are skipping this particular area. So, I'm just going to discover these particular things and what are the activities and exercise which we can implement, okay, in order to just develop the interest of doing practicing anything or anything. It could be a language, it could be any skill, it could be like the anything, depends on you. It vary person to person their learning skills. So now, before moving further, I would like to tell you, please make sure watch this video till the end, and if you like it, kindly subscribe my YouTube channel. Now, let's begin the video. Here, the practice has that much power. It can help you to learn the language, learn the skill. We all know, and there is a one proverb that I think majority of the people they know. Practice makes perfect. Whether you come from village or the city, it doesn't matter. Whether you are literate or illiterate, it doesn't matter. Whether you know the language, English or not. This proverb, okay, it applies in every situation, in every case, in every profession. Whether you talk about, once again, I'm just going to emphasize in this particular matter. You are just, let's suppose, okay, you're studying of law, okay, you're just, I would say, student of law, you're pursuing law. So what you need before, I would say, getting into in that particular profession, what you need to do, you need to do practice so that you can, I would say, get to know and understand the, I would say, the all sort of the legal thing which all sort of the things which will help you to become a great advocate, right? Which will help you to acquire the knowledge and help you to just push your confidence, push your knowledge, memorizing skills, and etc. etc. So what I mean to say, practice has that much power. Only practice, only by doing practicing, you can, I would say, achieve anything. If you think so, I'm learning the things, but I'm not just putting into the action, then it is not going to work on it. Let me explain one more thing here. Listen, in this language, it's just ESL, in English as a second language. I'm just learning, and you guys are also, I hope so, trying to improve this particular language. So in this case, what happened with us? In the beginning, when we initiate learning, so what we do, we probably pay a little more attention, okay, we give a little more time as compared to other things. But as the time passes, little by little, we start losing the enthusiasm or interest on this particular thing. So what I mean to say, you don't need to do this. Yeah, it's happened. Our mood change time to time. This is completely acceptable. We all know there is no certainty. There is nothing permanent. So we cannot always like be motivated and be positive and etc etc. And you cannot always, I would say, keep the learning oriented mindset. Okay, so there is nothing such as that you need to do, but I just want to tell you the practice of the power. What is the meaning? What is the true meaning? Practice never makes you perfect. Practice makes you better, little by little. That's what I'm telling you. Practice means you have to give at least few minutes on daily basis, proactively, without skipping the day. No matter whether you are getting headache, you are getting abdominal pain, whether you are, I would say, not feeling good, but you have to do the practice. Yeah, when you're not able to do, that's okay, that's completely fine. But if you're having a little problem like the you're sick, like you have some work, but you can give at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour. It vary person to person, their schedule, their lazy time. If you have adequate time, you can do the practice adequately. I mean to say that you have to follow the consistency. It means, long story short, what I am to tell you, you have to follow the consistency. You have to make the principles, no matter what happens. Okay, like Mahabharat ho rahi hai. Okay, in your place, in your neighbor, no matter people, what are they doing? But you need to Never skip this particular thing. You have to do the practice proactively. Don't forget it. This is something now I'm telling you, you might be thinking like it seems you quite appears you strange and bizarre on the beer. But let me tell you, man, let me tell you, friends, practice has truly enormous power. It can change your way of thinking. I mean, this is something beyond of your understanding, imagination. Just do practice at least 6 months, 1 year in this language, then you will able to see the tremendous change. Believe me, such a really the great change in your communication skills, English skills, in your work as well. No matter you are a housewife, no matter you are, I would say, teacher, you're, I would say, lawyer, any profession, okay, you come from. It doesn't matter. The matter is that practice, 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 practice. I strongly believe in this particular matter. No matter whether you're listening, whether you're doing anything, but you have to do the practice. Okay, whatever it your, I would say, goal, just first, okay, recognize your goal and start doing the practice on that. Like, once again, I would like to remind you here, when you do the practice, do not skip even a single day. When you truly you are engaged with something, you're not, I would say, apple, that is really situation is not favoring on you do the practice, then you may skip that day. Otherwise, don't skip the practice. Practice has a really massive power, great power. Again, I'm just going to tell you, and in this language, in English, I would like to emphasize here, if you want to get the fluency, achieve the fluency, and become a fluent speaker, then you cannot skip doing it. You have to keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing until you get the fluency. And even though you have to do after getting the fluency, you have to get into with this language. Otherwise, what happen? You know very well. You will forget the things. This is not something which I'm going to, which I'm telling you very new, but this is a fact. Despite knowing, we skip it. Despite having sufficient knowledge about it, we should never skip the doing the practice. We should always doing the practicing over that particular thing which we want to acquire, accomplish in our life. So here, I hope so. Practice, okay, will make you very much fluent in this language. Now there is nothing hidden. Don't search on the so many videos. Don't try to do this. First, your priority should be doing the practicing in that particular language or the skill which you are going to learn, which you are willing to learn, which you are learning, is still working on it. No matter whether you have been working since long. Just I mean to say that you have to do practice. Keep doing practice. Keep doing practicing. Okay, keep doing practicing. That's what I'm doing here. Sometimes I do get to face some sort of the challenges when it's come to do the practice. However, I do, my friends, I do. So what you need to do, you need to do the practice, because practice doesn't makes you perfect. It will makes you better little by little, not within a day, not within a month, not over a time, not over a night. It takes time. It's quite lengthy process, but believe me, once you just also adapt the habit of doing practicing, once you develop the habit of doing the practicing, you will be start cultivating your language, your spoken English skills, communication skills, and your particular skills that you are learning. I hope you got the point. Alright guys, for now, okay, so start doing the practicing without skipping even a single day, and always remember, practice makes better, not perfect. So I'll see you next video. Till then, stay healthy and stay awesome.